You're live. We're live, guys. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much for joining me again for tonight's live stream. It's extremely gray outside. I don't know if you can see it. It's like so stormy. So I had to hurry up to not get all wet when I came. But we made it. My backpack is there. So yes, I feel excited for today's live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And let's jump straight into it, right? I actually very much enjoy sitting inside when it's raining outside. It's a really cool feeling, like because I was in moments in my life where I was sitting like outside when it was raining, and then it's not as fun, with a tent and stuff. But if you have a nice house, then it's actually really cool. João, hello, brother. How are you? Thank you so much for your donation the other day. I really, really appreciate you taking the time to be so generous with me. I feel very, very humbled by your support. I thought it was really cool, and I want to thank you so much for donating to the channel. It's honestly so beautiful to receive your support. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really really appreciate it, that little gesture. Thank you so much on the 300 videos. By now, it's almost 320, I think. So we're almost there, 365 videos. Whew! I will be very, very happy when I can take a break and focus on other things. Because it's quite some pressure, to have this commitment every single day. It's nice because it brings some kind of structure in your day, but it's also, it keeps you stuck a little bit. So I'm happy that I will be able to take a little break afterwards. Hey, Evelyn, thank you so much for joining. I'm super happy that you're here. I hope that you're having a beautiful weekend and that you're enjoying your Sunday. I feel grateful that you're here, and I appreciate your support. Good evening or good day, depending on your location. It's good day. It's 2 p.m. here in Cancun. It's very rainy, very gray, but like I said earlier, it's very nice. I enjoy sitting inside when it's raining. It kind of calms me down, the sound of the rain and the leaves. It has something to it, so I enjoy it with the windows open so I can hear it. It's lovely. So it's 2 p.m. here, and we still have a beautiful Sunday ahead for you guys. Probably it's already evening, so I hope you enjoyed your weekend and that you are relaxing on this Sunday evening. João. Beautiful sunny day, but very icy. What a winter day. No rain. Oh, beautiful. I love those crisp winter days a lot. When it's sunny and it's crisp and it has this kind of quality to it. I love it. I always feel so grateful when I can walk outside, if I have the right clothes, obviously, and I can see my own breath. And it's just like this very crisp day. I enjoy it for one day, but after that, I prefer to be a little bit warmer. That's why I spend so much time in warmer countries. But anyways, I am very happy to hear that you had a sunny Sunday. That's always very nice to experience that. Hi, Evelyn. Hope everything is fine with you. So beautiful, guys. I really enjoy you guys. I don't know, asking about each other's lives and coming together and being in a spirit of collaboration and sharing energy. It's always something that really makes me happy. So the topic of today's live stream was going to be about routines, dopamine detox, daily walks, all the good stuff in life. And I have been creating some content around the dopamine detox. Oh, my friend is actually there. I'm living here with another guy, by the way. His name is Ernesto. He is a super, super friendly guy. I had a very nice conversations with him, and we are planning to cook some Mexican food together tomorrow, actually. And today is his daughter's birthday, so he is going to celebrate that with her. I think in the rain, but that's okay. It's about the time you spend together, and not necessarily about the outside external circumstances. So I was talking about dopamine detox. I think it's a really good way to reset your mind Um, oh, Yuri, what's up, bro? Thanks for joining. I'm super happy that you're here, man. Glad to see you. Very exciting stuff. I also read your message on Facebook, and this is a commitment. I will make it here. I will announce it live that next year we are going to Hawaii. Okay, bro. I said it. We're gonna do it next year. We're going to Hawaii. This summer is going to be a little bit different. We will spend some time in Europe and practice a lot of social skills and give value to the people. And then the next year we'll go to Hawaii together. I'm looking forward to it already, bro. And I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I know you've been waiting so long to go there, but we'll make it. I promise. I promise we'll make it. Hi Yuri, hope you're doing well. Wow, all of a sudden there's so many people showing up. It's amazing. I feel happy. Guys, thank you so much for joining and for tuning in. It's a wonderful feeling. I was talking to my mom earlier. I uploaded this video, Call Your Mom, and of course I have to live this in my own life. So I call her sometimes, and she was like, "Whoa, I watched your video. Thank you so much for talking about these things, and thank you so much for calling me." And I was so happy that I was able to share this energy with her. And she was like, "Yeah, enjoy your live stream. How many people are going to show up?" And I'm like, "I don't know. It depends. Like sometimes it's 2, 3 people, sometimes it's 14, sometimes it's like 5 or 6." And she's like, "Oh, that's not a lot." I'm like, "Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of people. You guys just wanting to spend your Sunday evening here on the live stream together, that's a lot of people. Like even if it's 2, 3 people, you guys could be doing anything, right? Yet you choose to be here with us. And that is such a profound thing. I don't take it for granted, and I feel humbled and I don't know, grateful that you guys choose to spend some time here on the live stream on a Sunday evening, right? You can be doing anything. You can be watching Netflix. You can be laying in your bed. You can be reading a book. You can be going out, whatever. Yet you decide to be here, and I feel super, super, super grateful for that. And I want to express my appreciation for all of you joining. Wow, so many people joining. It's amazing. Amiable Pluto, hi brother, how are you doing, man? It's been a long time since I've seen you commenting on the videos. I hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. Um, yeah, I'm curious, man. Feel free to share something in the chat. I would love to hear how you are doing right now. I can see that there is a lot of great energy today. I love it. I also feel it in myself. So maybe that's also a big part of why I can feel it here in the live stream today. It's awesome, guys. It's really cool. I feel very, very, very good today. Very happy, and I'm grateful to be able to do this. I was talking to Jorim, my friend, yesterday about when I will take a break from YouTube, and he's like, "You have to stick to the weekly live streams. You love doing those, and the people enjoy them." And I'm like, maybe you have a point here. Maybe I will stick to a weekly schedule for live streams. But then on the other hand, I also want to gain some more flexibility and be able to conduct my life more spontaneously. And sometimes the schedule keeps it a little bit rigid. So we'll see. Perhaps I will find a flexible solution in the middle somewhere. It's all about balance. I preach and practice balance in my own life, and I think it's the path of liberty when you stick to finding the balance. How are you in the USA? Listening to the flow whilst I edit my next Dimash reactions. Amazing, bro. I am already excited to see your next Dimash reactions. I'm sure that there will be a lot of fans super excited to see them. So that's great. I'm doing pretty good, just learning new things every day. Yes, I'm in the USA. Man, learning new things every day, that is such a good approach to life. It's seriously the thing that keeps me afloat, I would say, like keeping an open mind and being open to learn from other people, from your own experiences, from books, from YouTube videos, from just trying out new things that you've never done before. It's a learning experience. We're constantly learning, and if you can cultivate the creativity and the curiosity and the hunger to learn, I think that's really a really powerful antidote to feeling disengaged with life. Like I have struggled with this a lot in my life, like periods where I felt very disengaged with life. And it's painful to feel disengaged with life, because you want to feel engaged with life, man. That is at least something that I crave. And learning new is a big part in that process, feeling engaged with life. I'm actually, oh, how are you, Flo? Well, thanks for asking, brother. I feel really, really good today, man. I really feel amazing, even though the weather is not the best. I feel very much at peace within myself. I feel fulfilled. I feel excited about the future. So many things I want to do this year. I am planning to fly to Mexico City fairly soon. I will visit a few friends there. I will go serve in a retreat center where they hold a few more weeks. I don't know what time exactly, but like really committing, that is going to make a huge change, because you can commit to something, for perhaps a week, and that is not really the time it needs to really gain momentum, to gain the insight, to learn what there is to learn. But if you commit to something for many weeks, then you can really drop into the lessons, the energy. So if you want to change your lifestyle, or try something new, commit to it for at least a few weeks, because otherwise you cannot really feel if it's working for you or not. If it's just a few days, it's not really worth it, in my opinion. So at least in my personal life, I like to commit to something for a longer time, to really explore and gauge whether it's working for me or not. And of course, in certain cases I overdid it and I got so invested that I got stuck, and that's also a problem. But then again, you go through the necessary experiences for you to realize that you are stuck and that you need big changes in your life. And that is currently how I feel about this year. There's going to be big changes in my life, and I want to document it. I want to talk about these things in my life and share them with you, so hopefully inspire you to also make a shift, or you know to explore what this life has to offer, because there is so much stuff to explore, man. Like it's endless, it's infinite. That's what makes it so beautiful. So hi from Oman. Hi Raya, thank you so much for joining. I'm super happy that you're here. I've never seen your face in the live streams, so I feel excited that you decided to have a look ideas here on the channel. The things that I talk about, I hope that they help you. That is ultimately the of this channel, to share my experiences and to hopefully inspire you to, I don't know, do the same, or explore yourself from a different angle, or provide a certain perspective on things. In my life, it always helped when other people did that. So yeah, that's the core of what we do here on the channel. So I'm grateful that you decided to join today's live stream. So, is there a problem for you? I get stuck often. That is pretty sad. Well, the weather is not too good, and so perhaps the internet quality is also not too good. So that might be an explanation. Like the internet here in Mexico is very, very unreliable, really, really dodgy sometimes. So I think that this is the problem. But for those who are rewatching the live stream, I think it should be fine. I think that YouTube has a really cool algorithm that when you record a live stream, it almost kind of like buffers it in your browser or something, and so it keeps it without the lagging. So I hope that you guys can properly understand me, and that there's not too much uh, buffering going on. But it's definitely my internet connection if it's troublesome. My apologies for the inconvenience if it's bothering you. Um, so, again, back to the routines and the dopamine detox and the daily walks. I didn't do walking for a long time. These past few weeks, I wasn't really committing to any walking schedule. But now I'm like, okay, let me just start to implement it a little bit more again, and it feels amazing. Like this morning, I went for like an hour long walk or something, and I like to call some people or send some messages and just be like, thinking about stuff and thinking about people and remembering people, and nurturing relationships and things like that. And it feels great. It feels really great to take out an hour in the day to just move your body first thing in the morning and let your mind like wander. I enjoy it so much. It's so pleasant to just walk and let my mind take my mind for a walk in a way. Like I love doing that. And so I'm going to commit to that for the next few days again, because I can really feel it. It's helping me feel great. Like I love doing it. And in combination with the dopamine detox, which is cutting out most of the unhealthy behaviors that we all engage in so regularly. And like I drastically reduce my phone usage, the consumption of uh, content that is not really adding anything to my life. It's so good because I don't miss it whatsoever. Like Facebook and Instagram and all these apps, they don't add to my life like a single bit. And I'm so happy that I committed to just, removing them from my phone. And I don't miss them whatsoever. Like not even a single bit I miss them. And sometimes I go like in the browser and I check it and then I realize this is really not useful. Like it's such a waste of time. What am I doing? And then I shut it off and I do something else. So I don't know. Currently my life is very simple, but I really enjoy the simplicity of it. And it gives me this sense of peace where I know that everything will be all right. And it sounds super hippie, but it actually is, everything is going to be all right. And that's a great feeling to have this sense of inner peace, this knowing that everything will be okay. And I think a big part of that is the fact that I'm trying to commit to pushing through resistance that I feel, like fear, and choose against that. So if I fear doing something, I recognize that I feel the fear, that I have some resistance, and then I decide to do it anyway. And that is such a powerful mindset, such a powerful approach to life. And I'm more and more starting to believe that this is a cornerstone in feeling good about yourself and in acquiring happiness in a way. It's to challenge yourself slightly every day and push through this resistance that you're feeling out of fear, and then understanding and realizing that there is nothing to be afraid of. And that is so exciting. Like to do something that you're afraid of and then realizing you didn't have to be afraid. Wow, that is just amazing. Like I don't know, like a simple example that I like to give is, when you see a person that you feel drawn to or attracted to, and you feel the fear, to go talk to them because you think that they might reject you or it might be awkward or weird or strange. And then you're like, okay, but the worst thing that can happen is that they judge me. What's the problem? So you go and you talk and you introduce yourself, and then they respond like super positively, and you have a great conversation and it's all fun. Amazing. And then you feel so good about yourself because you realize I was afraid of nothing. Like literally nothing happened. Actually, the best thing that I could imagine happened, and they liked me and we vibed together and it was great. That's a beautiful experience. Okay. Other things, you feel the fear, the resistance against starting your new project. You feel afraid that people might judge you because you put out your art, or people will judge your first YouTube video or whatever it may be, and you're afraid. Push through that resistance, do it anyway, and then realize nothing's gonna happen. You can feel good about yourself because you did it, and then you realize nobody's actually watching that YouTube video. No one's gonna judge them. People are all in their own heads anyways. They're always thinking about themselves. So you are not really going to be judged for almost anything. People don't really judge that much. They're mostly judging themselves. And that is a powerful realization because it gives you so much freedom. You no longer have to be afraid of making a fool out of yourself or being judged, because everybody's just in their own head thinking about their own insecurities. So understanding that is really useful if you want to express yourself more, if you want to explore your life without being held back by these fears of I heard a beautiful story from a friend of mine who went to like a hip hop dance class, and he was like so in his mind, in his head, other people moving and judging them because their moves are bad. No, people are looking at themselves. People are looking at their own moves, and that is a beautiful analogy for life in general. People are looking at their own insecurities, and anything that you're insecure about, they don't notice it. Like if you have your forehead and this is the only thing you can think about, oh, you look in the mirror and people are gonna judge me for this pimple on my face. actually nobody's going to do that. They don't even see it, you know. And if they do, okay, then they pay really really close attention to the details, and that's probably something you could be grateful for, because if somebody is paying that close attention to you, that means you must be very important to them, right? So that's a privilege in a way, if they notice that you have a pimple on your face, because most people, they don't care. They really really are stuck in their own heads, right? So that's a really powerful realization. If you ever struggle with, fear of judgment, and then fear of rejection and things like that, it's never personal, man. Like, it's really really never personal, and it helps so much to let go of these fears, and to just express yourself, explore yourself, and know that it's okay. Like, even if you fall flat on your face and people laugh, okay, who cares? The people who love you, they will support you, and that's that. Like, you don't need to be everyone's friend, and you don't need to impress anyone. You don't need to impress anyone. So go do what you feel like you want to do, and push through the fear, because you will understand that on the other side of that fear, there is nothing but growth, nothing but excitement. Every time you feel resistance against doing something, there is a great opportunity for growth. That is something that Elias really taught me, and I feel so grateful for his input on this. Like, he really hammers this in. Like, when there's resistance, you do it. Create a habit of doing this, because this is what creates the most growth. And another example, whenever you feel resistance or fear to say something to someone, you're afraid to admit that you perhaps told them a small lie, or you did something that you're not proud of, or you want to be honest, and you're afraid that they might react in a bad way. Okay, do it anyways. Okay, speak with respect, speak with authenticity, honesty, be radically honest. Okay, you don't need to be rude, but be radically honest. And that feels so good, to be honest. Like, it feels so amazing to admit your mistakes, to let people know that you felt bad in that situation, or to call them out on certain things, to not be afraid to state your opinions. That feels so good, to be just honest, and do it in a respectful manner. Okay, be aware of where people are at. Don't start to, you know be rude. Don't be rude. Don't try to hurt people. No, speak from the heart, speak with good intentions, but speak with truth. Stand in your truth. It feels amazing. It's so liberating to just speak truthfully all the time. It's a challenge, because I was so afraid of the truth, my own truth, other people's truth. I was so afraid. It's so confronting sometimes. Oh man, like, I've been denying so many things. I've been rationalizing so many things. I've been lying to myself for so long, and it's so painful to face the truth. To stop lying to yourself, to stop lying to other people. It's painful. It's scary. That's the most thing. It's scary. But once you overcome that initial resistance, and you realize this is in fact the best thing to do, man, it's so liberating. Like, you become beyond powerful. Like, there is so much personal power in speaking your truth, being honest, and overcoming this resistance, and doing it on a daily basis. It's wow. It makes you feel so good. Like, it's incredible. So yeah, that is definitely something that I wanted to share here, because I believe it can honestly change your life, if you change your mindset from wanting to stay comfortable, and choosing fear, and changing it into seeking a little bit more discomfort from time to time, being honest and challenging yourself, and learning new things, staying curious, staying open, and exploring your life from different perspectives, different angles. That feels fantastic. So I'm currently also checking out the Sadhguru Inner Engineering course. Elias recommended me to check it out, and I think it's fantastic. Like, Sadhguru is a very inspiring person. The way he talks about, human suffering, desire, compulsions, how we are so stuck in these like rat race ideas, and he can really reframe things in a very entertaining and easy to understand way, and it's very profound stuff. So I'm really enjoying this course. I'm learning a lot about desire and happiness, and how we are compulsively, and how we are actually constantly seeking for boundless expression. But since we are living in a physical body, it is inherently limited. So that is where compulsions actually come from. And it's a really interesting way to look at our behavior, and he has a very interesting philosophy on food, for example, that I would like to explore more. So super interesting information that I'm currently learning from, and that I will probably also, I don't know, create some content around or share in some of my videos, because I think it's very profound wisdom. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. Sadhguru Inner Engineering. You can find it on Telegram actually. There's groups where they upload the course, and you can just check it there. You just search for Inner Engineering Sadhguru, and you will find it. So that is what I wanted to share in today's live stream, guys. I really feel great today. I am super happy that you guys showed up. I feel incredibly grateful that you decided to spend some of your Sunday evening with us here on the channel. For those of you who are rewatching the live stream, feel free to leave a comment, or share your ideas on the things that I said here. I always appreciate your input, and I think that it teaches me many things, and I love to learn from you guys too. So don't feel afraid to leave a comment. Don't hesitate to leave a comment. I reply to all of them, and I love receiving them. So thank you so much for everyone who has been commenting in the past, and I invite you to even more in the future. Evening for us, at least. Your Sunday afternoon? Yes, exactly. It is four. It's 2:35 here now in the afternoon. So good times. All right, guys. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here with me today. It was a really nice, peaceful, happy live stream. I feel grateful for this experience. It was a beautiful moment. It is a beautiful moment, and I hope that you will enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, or evening, or day, or afternoon, or wherever you are in the world. I wish you a beautiful rest of your weekend, and I hope that you have a great start of your week tomorrow. Blessings, health, good energy, joy, bliss, everything that you can ever imagine and wish for. I am sending it to you, and I wish you may experience it in your daily lives. All right, guys. So that's all for me today. Again, thank you so much for being here with me. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Take good care of yourselves.